Going into right now, we got the best squad. Now this time we're doing best squad entertainment wise. Now this award, drum roll please. This award is undecided. I'm gonna let you guys vote on this one. I could not come up with who is the most entertaining squad. There's so many new squads this year, man. So this one's entirely up to the YouTube hoop community fans. Everybody go out there and vote in my comment section. Oh, excuse me. I need some water. I'll be good though. Everybody go vote down below in my comment section, man. Let me know who you guys think is the best squad from an entertainment-wise perspective. Like I said, so many new guys this year. Was you got Zone 6, you know, Cam Wilder's team. You got Devontae's Friga team. You got ballislife West Coast, East Coast, Midwest squad, South squad. ballislife got 4 squads, so they got a lot of squad. You got the Hoolies. And you also got Trouble Team. Like there's so many different squads out there now, man. So you guys can go vote down below in the comment section. They all bring their own unique things to the game for the YouTube hoop community. So I'm gonna let you guys vote on that one. But next one, this one is decided and it's unanimous. The best squad skill wise. The winner of this award, there's no need for a drum roll. It is none other than ballislife West Coast squad. ballislife West Coast squad is the best squad from a skill perspective on all of YouTube. They're going to be the guys to dethrone in 2022. Anyways, let's get into this next award. Next up, most overhated. Now this award, there's 2 winners. It's another co-award. And it goes to none other than Austin Mills and AJ Lepre. Now, Austin Mills, I don't know why, but people always hate on him. But AJ Lepre is now also in that conversation. Everybody's hating on AJ Lepre just literally for one incident. Y'all gotta forgive, man. Y'all gotta forgive. Y'all holding that man up for just one incident. Y'all can't hold a man for one incident, man. Y'all gotta look past it. You know, him and Chris White are on cool terms now. So you guys, the fans, need to be on cool terms too. But for some reason, Chris White fans and everybody else is still hating on this man, AJ Lepre. But Chris White himself is cool with him now. But his fans, I don't know why they're still disliking AJ Lepre. But like I said, Austin Mills, he's always been hated. Like Devin Arlab said, I don't know why people be hating on Austin Mills for. And I'm talking about the original Austin Mills, not the one from East Coast Squad. He's cool too. But people be hating on the one from the OG Austin Mills. I don't know why people be hating on him. But those 2 guys win the co-award for most hated. Most underrated. Drum roll, please. This is another co-award, and this goes to none other than Anti-A's and Cesar Guerrero. I'm surprised literally nobody talks about Anti-A's at all. The dude is nasty. He's on the come up. People need to respect that, man. He was out there hooping with C Breezy. I woke up Chris Breezy, but no seriousness, no. It was hooping out there at C Breezy, and C Breezy get buckets. He's definitely the best rapper hooper, man. No cap. But he was out there hooping with C Breezy. This man's getting buckets. This man Anti-A's is on the come up, man. So respect to that guy, Anti-A's. And Cesar Guerrero, that performance he put on in the game against Trouble Team was flawless. That man put on an absolute clinic along with White Iverson. They literally just, them 2 guys won the game by themselves. Caesar was out there serving up Caesar salads, getting the easy bucks. I'm surprised a lot of people don't really respect Caesar or know who he is. A man played college ball, played overseas. Like I said, Caesar's really like that, man. So him and Anti-A's are both co-winners of the most underrated award. Next up, we got the most controversial award in this entire show. Drum roll, please. This is the most overrated award. Drum roll, please. That is right. It is none other than Hezzy himself. That is right. Hezzy wins the most overrated award. Now, guys, we're about to get into a lot of stuff here. Like, put down your pitches, put down your pitchforks and torches, man. Matter of fact, keep them up. I don't care. Go ahead, keep them up. It's funny how in today's time, you're considered a hater anytime when you call out somebody on their BS or you give out constructive criticism or doing both. Now, I can see if you're one of those weirdos who, you know, just give out I can't even say it, man. I'm getting tongue-tied. General criticism, and, you know, not giving out anything constructive. You know, you just go around pointing out people's flaws, but never they're good. Like, you guys know what type of people I'm talking about. Those type of people not only pop up when you're on a down spiral, but never want to pop up when you going up. But anyways, yeah, I can see if you're one of those people, then yeah, you're a hater. But now over here on the Halftime Josh channel, we keep it 110% honest all the time. We be blunt, give out constructive criticism. So anyways, we're about to get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, I have some homeboys who know Hezzy, and I got some homeboys who actually got to hoop against Hezzy, and they say that his strength is crazy underrated, and surprisingly nobody talks about it. As well, I hear some people say he's built like an NFL street character, and I hear some other people say the man's built like an NFL running back, which is mad funny. But it is true, that man is solid. His strength is criminally underrated. That's how he's able to, you know, get to the bucket, get easy buckets inside the paint. The man uses his body spectacularly, and his moves going to the bucket is dope. Also, another thing that's criminally underrated, his quick first step. Now, if I had to give it a badge rating like it's 2K, I'd definitely say it's on gold. It's not quite Hall of Fame yet, but it's definitely on gold, and it's super deceptive. Like I said, when you're built that solid, people don't really think you got a quick first step. People gonna think you move more slower than usual, but nah, he actually moves faster than usual. So, you know, like I said, that's how he's able to get a lot of blow-bys. And, you know, like I said, with his strength, he's able to use his body well in the paint and get easy layups. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the bad. The bad. This man's shot selection and basketball IQ isn't the best sometimes. Now, this man will force the most unneeded, unnecessary shots, like in the Trouble Team versus ballislife West Coast games, and in many other instances, this man just forces the dumbest shots up for highlights. Like I said, he's a showman. All he cares about is his buckets. He's kind of a selfish player on the court. Like I said, he only cares about his points. He don't even really care about winning a game like that. As long as he gets his points, he don't care. As long as he's getting buckets, he don't care. He even hinted at that in the Frank Nitti versus Hezzy 1v1 on ballislife that they just posted finally. That man, Frank Nitti, said, "I'm a true point guard." Then Hezzy says, "Oh, you're right, I'm not a point guard. I'm a bucket getter." What real hooper do you know says that he's not his position? He's just a bucket getter. That shows he's just a mad, selfish player and is just a showman. No real hooper would say that. But anyway, we're getting into the ugly. The ugly. Hezzy is a big emotional female dog and starts getting pressed anytime something doesn't go his way. When he's on offense and you as much as breathe on him, he's going to say you grabbing him, fouling him, etc. Meanwhile, when he's on defense, he's playing hack-a-shack and is going to dare you to call a foul and get pressed when you do. This man is the biggest walking hypocrite out here. Also, not to mention, this man be carrying the ball literally almost every time he does a move, especially on his patented quote-unquote hezzy. Now, this man said in the latest ballislife video that he's a master of his craft. That's why he's a god. If that was true, you wouldn't have more holes in your game than Swiss cheese. The man's been the master of carrying and pushing off. Another thing, he's the master of excuses. Speaking of pushing off, I got a podcast coming up starting at New Year's. I'm going to do a bunch of segments up there. I'm going to talk about 1v1s, push-offs, gather step. Matter of fact, the gather step, I'm going to get my guy MDW Basketball on Instagram. And speaking of him, to clear the air about Hezzy traveling, Hezzy indeed does not be traveling. He does not. MDW Basketball is a footwork specialist on IG who analyzes the NBA rulebook. Hezzy just be utilizing the gather step. He does not be traveling. But MDW Basketball even said himself, Hezzy be carrying like crazy. That's all Hezzy be really doing is carrying the ball. But anyway, with the push-offs and him being a master of excuses, every time somebody calls him out for pushing off, this man be like, y'all don't say nothing when this guy does it or when that guy doesn't. Recently, he's talking about we don't say nothing when Bone pushes off. Here's the thing. Bone Collector doesn't need a push-off. There's just as many clips of him not even pushing off out there, too. He don't need it. Also, he's not going out here on some ego trip, being cocky everywhere like Hezzy does. He's not going out here saying stupid stuff like, my mother should have named me Himothy because I'm really him. Like, the man sounds mad cocky and like bruh, like, come on now. Like, Bone does not need a push-off. You clearly do need a push-off against Frank Nitty and Uncle Scoob. And I'm surprised nobody talk about the Uncle Scoob 1v1. This man tries to actually almost stiff on people out the way. And most of his clips on his IG, this man be pushing off and then acting like he did something. But that's y'all king, though. He's definitely not NC's king. He's not Charlotte king. We don't claim him. He's not the king of the Queen City. This man grew up around Harden, but this man came out soft as Charmin. Like I said, bro, we don't claim him. Until that man stop being soft and stop being emotional, every little thing that don't go his way, we don't claim that man at all over here. The Hoop State does not claim him. We don't claim that soft mentality. Like Nitty said, Nitty called out Hezzy perfectly in their 1v1. The man's confidence is way bigger than his game. And that much confidence is actually overconfidence the way he be talking. The man be out here talking about, I got God on my side, but then later on call yourself a God. So now you blaspheming God. But anyway, we're going into the next award, man. Now we got the MVP in terms of entertainment. From an entertainment perspective, who is the MVP of the YouTube hoop community? Drum roll, please. It is unanimous. It is none other than Chris White himself from Hoolies. Chris White can literally pull up to a local YMCA run and make it lit. The man's energy and presence on the court is unmatched. Everywhere this man shows up, it gets lit. So you gotta give the man his props for being super entertaining. So Chris White, you are the winner of MVP from an entertainment perspective. Next up, we got MVP in terms of skill. Drum roll, please. And the winner is none other than Frank Nitty. A close second place was Filet, but unfortunately he's been hurt and dealing with some nagging injuries. But Frank Nitty wins this award for being MVP in terms of skill. Next up, we got MVP in terms of all-around game, entertainment, and skill. Drum roll, please. This one was close, folks. This one was close. But the winner is none other than Devontae Friga himself. This man didn't stack his team, didn't do anything like that of that nature. This man goes to the most sweatiest courts around the country. They be bringing out hoopers too out there. And the man be getting buckets. Him and his boys, they be getting buckets. And like I said, they're not an overly stacked squad either. They be going out there and getting buckets on these high competition courts. Also, the man keeps it positive the entire time too, which is super dope. So thank you for that, Devontae Friga. You are the MVP of 2021 for YouTube basketball. Next up, we have 2 more awards left. We got the most improved and the most potential. We're going to go ahead and get to the most potential. Now, this award is literally in the name, who has the most potential here in the YouTube hoop community if they actually put all their energy and efforts into basketball and took it seriously. Drum roll, please. The guys for this award, we're just going to list out the candidates. We got Nick Briz with his crazy athleticism, his 6'3" frame, I believe he is. You know, if he got his jump shot right and his handles, he already got solid defense. And like I say, he got crazy athleticism. If he worked a lot on his jump shot because it is mad suspect along with his handles, if he worked on that, he will be a monster. Same thing with Chauncey. Chauncey has stupendous athleticism as well. If he worked with his like 6'5" frame or 6'6", I think that's how tall he is. If he worked a lot on his offense, the man would be nasty, bro. He would be nasty. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know this already too. Chris White, you know, if he slimmed down and got in shape, and if J-Dub from Zone 6, if he got right, actually got in the lab, both Kim and Chris White, I believe, are both like 6'8". So imagine the potential with a 6'8" frame if they got right and got in the lab and took basketball super seriously. It would be a wrap. A lot of people don't know J-Dub played college ball too, or used to before him and Cam. Both of them played college ball, but now they're giving this YouTube thing a full shot and it's working out for them, which is dope. I'm glad for them. But they need to be going more into the lab and get in the lab, man. That they have a lot of potential. Another person has a lot of potential is K Showtime. The man's 6 foot. He has some solid athleticism. If he gets his offense right and polishes his handles, gets some more moves, and gets an actual reliable jump shot, he will be nasty. He'll be nasty and crank up his athleticism a little bit more because the man's only 20. A lot of people don't know the prime age for men when it comes to sports. Depends on your sources, but the vast majority of them agree it's between like 25 through 32. And it could go even more later into your 30s if you stay on top of your game. So K Showtime, not even in his prime yet. So like I said, his athleticism would get only better, and he'll only get better from here. But yeah, next up, the last award, most improved. Let's give a round of applause to the 2 guys for most improved. It is unanimous. It is a co-award, and it is going to none other than Kenny Chow and Cash Nasty. I'm super grateful for both of these guys' work ethic. They've been making entertaining videos, you know, getting better at the game of basketball. Both of these guys, you know, give them another round of applause, man. Give them another round of applause. Kenny Chow been beating people that he shouldn't have been beaten all year. Cash Nasty game has improved a lot and still has a lot more to go, but he's improved a lot. Same thing with Kenny Chow. So both of these guys are getting it in, man. They out here going ham. Like I said, they both win most improved. It's easy, and hopefully they go harder into 2022 and climb the ranks. But anyways, guys, as always, stay safe, stay blessed. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.